Hello legends, welcome to my 900 subscribers Q&A celebration. Hello my legends and welcome back to the channel. We now have 900 legends subscribed to the channel, so I decided to do a little Q&A celebration video. So let's see what you guys wanted to ask me. Right, we'll start off with the YouTube comments on my last video. iPad was in airplane mode. Not particularly useful, was it? Right. Here we go. So, I'm going to start off with the YouTube questions first and foremost. First question is from Rockweiler, or is it Rockweiler? I don't know, like a Rottweiler. Is it a Rottweiler or a Rottweiler? Rockweiler says, what's your real name? My YouTube name is obviously Link Gooding. My real name isn't Link. Link was a nickname that my oldest brother Bobby gave me when I was a little kid. My real name's Reese. But yeah, normally for everything on your online has been Link. Even before I started YouTube, all my kind of like social media, my gamer stuff was all Link Gooding, so just kind of stuck. Hello, actually playing myself. Blaze Haste, who is a United fan that we talk about football quite a bit on the channel. He said, what's your thought on the season so far, any team? I thought I'd do the Premier League in general. So it's quite a good season so far. Obviously, my beloved Liverpool, and they're second. Second isn't bad. When I was a kid, I would have took Liverpool finishing second every season, because I remember when finishing fourth was a big deal, and I remember under Roy Hodgson and stuff. But yeah, Liverpool's had a pretty good season. Carling Cup final, still in the Champions League, Premier League. Is it likely we'll catch City? City have been really good this year. Guardiola's doing a masterclass. I hate João Cancelo with a passion. The fact he's in the FIFA Team of the Year instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold bewilders me. Saw a stat today that Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson are in the top 5 assisters of all time in the Premier League for defenders. That's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it's been a good season for Liverpool. Not the best season for Ipswich Town, my sort of home team. It started off well and then went rubbish, and then it got better, and it's just... I used to have an Ipswich season ticket when I was a kid, and it's a painful thing to watch nowadays. It's so hard to watch them, because I just remember when they were actually good. You know, they had players like Kieran Dyer and Darren Bent, like on the fringes of the England internationals and stuff. They don't now. Although Bertrand Selena is an absolute baller. Absolute baller. My favourite Town player at the moment. United's had a dodgy season. Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me, how good did it feel? Doesn't feel good now he's not there. I loved it. But to be fair, Ralph Rangnick, I think that's how you pronounce it, isn't it doing any better? Cristiano Ronaldo is just doing all right. He scored a few goals, but he's not the Cristiano of old, is he? It's like when you see someone that used to be really attractive. Like, I don't know, I can't think of an example. Like, I was going to say Piers Brosnan, but that man's timeless. It's like when you see someone and then you see them like 10 years later and you're like, oh, they're not what they used to be. That's how I feel about watching Cristiano Ronaldo right now. And I do like Cristiano. I prefer him to Messi. I'm one of those that thinks Ronaldo's better than Messi. Let me know who you think's better in the comments down below. Ronaldo or Messi is the GOAT. Which one? It's neither. The greatest player of all time is Jamie Carragher. Flexify said, quick question. How much did you fill the razor wire energy shaker up with water, if you still remember? Yeah, it's between like 300 and 400 and 500 mil. I generally go for like... I would say normally I do 300 mil of water and then like 150 mil of ice is my general mix, but I'm not super fussy on it. Like, I'll drink it however it comes. I think razor wire energy, because it's got that sort of fruit juicy taste, it's not... The mix ratio isn't as important as with like G Fuel or Sneak, because where G Fuel or Sneak has that artificial flavour, there's a point where it's too much and there's a point where it's not enough. But because razor wire is quite a natural thing, it's not such a cliff at the point where it's too watery. It's just kind of more like a transition. Manchester United forever, Mr. Trevor. What's your point of view on the correct way the Premier League's run and if you follow it? Yeah, I follow the Premier League quite a lot, obviously because my beloved Liverpool's there. But yeah, it's not run very well, is it? The Premier League. The whole VAR thing at the moment, like Liverpool played today against... Can't remember, we beat them 3-1. Fabinho scored, which made me thrilled. Crystal Palace. And they got a very controversial penalty where Diogo, I know he hates that. Diogo Jota went into Guita. But I feel like Guita's arms were here, near your... And maybe he's protecting himself, but there's a push. In my opinion, it was a penalty. But I don't think VAR should have overruled it. Although I think it was a penalty, I don't think it was clear and obvious that it was a penalty. But yeah, I don't like how the Premier League's run. I think the whole voting thing's stupid because it gives the small clubs an advantage over the big clubs. And I think as a country, we don't run football that well. I think the way we don't have a winter break and stuff, and the way we don't have a proper winter break hurts us in the international tournaments, but also like in the Champions League. Like Real Madrid and stuff, if they've got a Champions League game on Tuesday, they're playing on Friday night to give themselves that extra time off, and like Barcelona and Milan and stuff. If Liverpool have a game on Tuesday, the Premier League, if we're lucky, lets us play Saturday at 5 o'clock because we're always on TV. So yeah, I just think we could do more to help our British clubs in the Champions League, help our players out at the Euros and the World Cup as well, by just giving them a bit more rest and a bit more time off. But will it ever happen? Probably not, because teams like Newcastle vote on how stuff like that happens, and Newcastle don't care about the Champions League. West Ham don't care about the Champions League because they'll never be in it. Just don't bite, guys. Just quickly jumping back to Blaze Hayes' question. I forgot 2 clubs. Absolutely loved Rafa Benitez at Everton. That was a wild ride. Selling Luca Digne to my mate Steven Gerrard. Absolutely loving Stevie G at Aston Villa. I'm loving that Phil Coutinho's back. So yeah, that's a couple of other little bits of the season I have enjoyed. But it's been a good season, really. Kieran's Crisps asks, what's your favourite flavour of crisps? Are we just talking like standard Walkers? Or are we talking like anything? Because if it's standard Walkers, it's prawn cocktail, which some of you might think is a bit basic. It's also weird because I don't like fish. I don't eat fish. I don't have logic. You should know that by now, guys. I don't do anything logical. It's just I have opinions and they don't make sense. Even to me. If it's crisps overall, it's probably Monster Munch. Pickled onion. They're the ones. JS says, will I start streaming on Twitch again? Yeah. I don't know when. I was hoping to do a bit this week, but because I had a week off work and it's just been manic. I'm playing darts too much at the moment as well, which is surprisingly consuming my time. I will start streaming on Twitch again. I need to come up with a schedule that fits in with my job. I did mention in the last video that maybe recently I've spent too much time at work, and you know I've kind of realised that because the week, was it the week before last? It was only a 4-day week because it was a bank holiday, but I left at, I think I finished at 5. I left at 5:30 one day, which was the earliest I left. One day I left at like 9:30. The other days I left at like 6:30, 7. It's I'm too into it. And it's something I have realised this year is I need to just take a little bit of time for your boy Link, and also for you guys, because I appreciate you all and I want to do, I love Twitch. My favourite thing about Twitch is we go on Twitch, we hang out, you guys can talk to me live. That's why I like doing these Q&As, because I like talking back to you guys and I like interacting with you guys because it's quite fun to see what people from different places think of stuff. I really enjoy it. So yeah, I will be streaming on Twitch again. If you do want to go follow me on Twitch, it's obviously at Link Gooding. Link should be in the description if I've done that properly. And if you do have Twitch Prime, you know, do the whole subscription thing instead of follow, because it really helps your boy out. Torres19J, Mr. Joaquin Torres, asks, what's one of my goals for this year? To spend less time at work. Yeah, I do want to take less time at work. I love my job. I love many facets of my job. But sometimes I'm there too much, and sometimes I stay late too much, and sometimes I'm there too early. I don't like doing things without putting effort in, and that's the issue at work at the moment. Like I'm there way too much and for way too long. That's one goal. I haven't got any other goals. Obviously, 1,000 subscribers is the big goal right now, guys. If you are watching this and you've never watched my channel before, or if you've never subscribed before, please hit the sub button, because it really helps your boy out. And 1,000 subscribers is just, I can like, it's like when you walk past like KFC and you can smell it, but you can't taste it yet. You know when you drive past it and you're too busy to stop and have a couple of chicken wings? That's what it's like. I can smell it, but I can't taste it yet. So, come on guys, hit that sub button. Maybe if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll do a KFC mukbang. Maybe that's the answer. But yeah, other goals for this year, I want to get streaming on Twitch again. That's something else I really miss doing, like hanging out with people on Twitch. I don't really have like the biggest goals for this year. One thing I will say is I'm not someone that really subscribes to the whole concept of time. And that's not me saying time doesn't exist, or time isn't something that applies to me, but like time is like a social construct that we developed. So like what I'm trying to say is I don't really obsess about this year. 2022, I must do this. Or 2023, I want to do this by then. Because really, what's the difference between the 31st of December 2021 and the 1st of January 2022? What is the difference? There's not. It's just a different day. And I think people like obsess about that. And it's like people's birthdays. When someone's turning 30, they're like, oh, I'm 30 tomorrow. Who cares? It's just another day. It's just another day. You're just counting that you've been around the sun one more time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that is all my questions for today. Thank you, legends, for watching. If you've got more questions, chuck them in the comments. I'll try and reply in text format. Or if you've got something really exciting, I'll address it in the next video. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with your boy Link. Obviously, if you've enjoyed this, give the video a like. Comment down below whether you think Messi or Ronaldo is the greatest footballer of all time, or whether you think, like me, it's Jamie Carragher. Or Robbie Fowler. Or anyone who played Maxi Rodriguez. Anyone that played for Liverpool will do. But yeah, let me know who you think is the greatest footballer of all time. I personally do think it's Diego Maradona, if I'm serious. Because I watched him at Soccer Aid as like a 45-year-old, massively unfit person. And his touch. I've never seen a touch like it. And I've seen a lot of good footballers play football. But that touch, it took me somewhere else. I've never seen anyone control anything like that. It was like he got mind control of football. It's just something else. So yeah, Diego Maradona for me is the best player, just purely because of that alone. And also because I kind of like the hand of God, although I'm English. Like the fact that he was cheeky enough to try it. VAR, I'd probably say that's alright. That's how good VAR is. Thank you all for sending your questions in. Thank you all for watching. I've been Link, and you, yes you, have been one of my legends. Hopefully I'll see you real soon. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really, really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.